We've continued to pitch pretty well on the weekends. We really have. We've been, knock on wood, relatively healthy on the mound, so all year long. So we need to continue to pitch well, and we've had to move some guys around defensively. There'll be another move this weekend. DeGaye will be in center field for Baloo, who broke his leg last Friday night, unfortunately. But Charlie, man, that's how it goes. We've had more than our fair share of injuries. The bottom line is scoring runs has been our Achilles heel. It really has, and as of late, with the infield shifting around, scoring runs, offense, and some infield defense has hurt us. It's reared its head in some inopportune times. So, hopefully we can cut down on some of the minor mistakes, which end up being major mistakes in the infield. And, we just need there's still enough in there offensively. Hayden Jones and Gleason and Cummings, there's still 3, 4, 5 guys that can help get on base and score some runs. And that's what we're going to need this weekend. We need some guys to produce a little bit more at the plate, guys that we're counting on, guys that we have left. I think they've been fine. Kevin Hill's been really good his last couple starts. Locke hasn't gone deep enough into 2 out of his last 3 starts at Texas State and at Western Kentucky. I felt as though we won both of his starts, but I had to go. I had to go to the pen a little bit early in the 5th, and in the 5th inning, I think 2 out of his last 3 starts. So I challenged him to go deep into the game. And you know what? If the game calls Friday night for me to get him out in the 5th or 6th, then I'll do it. And I'll go. You go with your guys to go win a ball game, because it's all about winning on that particular day. But I would love to see our first complete game of the year, maybe this Friday, and save our 3 to 4 or save our 3 guys that have really established themselves as our bullpen guys for a 2-game series, which, when you win Friday, you make it a 2-game series, and 3 pretty good relievers should be enough. So that's what I'd like to see. Yeah, Tyndall's had a rough go of it offensively. He has hit some balls hard with not a whole lot to show for it, but he's swinging the bat better. DeGaye hasn't played in a while. He's capable. These are kids that are capable. If they couldn't do it, or if they're incapable, I wouldn't have expectations of them. But they are capable and they can do it, so therefore I do have expectations of them. And if they can live up to that expectation this weekend and help us produce and score some runs, then that'll be a good thing. But they're giving me their best effort. A guy like Eric Heinman, if he DHs or catches this weekend, he's hit some balls hard, and we need Matt Wojciechowski to swing the bat well for us. And it's going to be a group effort. There is no individual on this team that can go win the game himself. Any win that we have. For this year especially is definitely a team win. So we need more than one guy that steps up and gets it done, no question, on the pitcher's mound and offensively for us. Talking about the importance of this weekend, we're in week 7, of 10 weeks in conference play, and it's huge for us. They bring the top 8 teams to the conference tournament, and we're hosting it, and every win is important. Every weekend from here, every weekend is important, but especially in the standings right now where we're at, I think in talking to these guys, you have to reassess where you're at. You have to readjust your sights. Obviously, your sights to begin the year is to win the league. That's not a reality right now. Lafayette and Arkansas State, Lafayette's running away with it. So to readjust your sights. Something that is attainable, which I believe your goals have to be attainable, and I believe in being realistic. An attainable goal is, right now, we need to get in this tournament. We need to get in the conference, in the Sun Belt tournament here that we're hosting, and then anything can happen. This same team, Louisiana Monroe, 3 years ago, I think they finished last, 7th or 8th, and they got into the tournament and they won. They beat us in extra innings my first year here. So, and then they end up going to the Baton Rouge Regional. So right now our sights are not on winning the league, not on a regional right now. Our sights are on getting into the tournament. That's where the team's at. We've got to play well enough to get into the tournament somehow, some way, and make some noise and win it. And our guys, everyone on this team understands that that's what they have to do. There'll be no at-large, or there'll be none of that. We've got to win it outright. We've got to win the tournament. We've got to get in the tournament and then win it outright to go to the postseason the second year in a row. And this team is capable of doing it, whether we have some of these injured, whether Kalora and Bolger's back or not. This team's capable of getting hot and running off some wins, and that's what I'd like to see them do. And that's what this weekend is all about, to be quite honest with you.